Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the International Sport Kickboxing Association Ringwars 18 promoter, Shawn Burton.
Our next part is semi-pro kickboxing over 3 2-minute rounds. Firstly, boxing out of the blue corner from Norway, Thomas. Parry. He's in scale at 108 kilograms, boxing out of the combat academy in Barnsley, Jordan Parry.
Ringwars 18 with myself, Malcolm, Martin, and Bout 18. 3 2-minute rounds of semi-professional K1 action.
See, I'm the king of the ring. Ring the bell and I'm coming out swing. Swinging left, swinging right.
In the blue corner, we have Thomas from Norway. In the red, the Combat Academy's Jordan Parry. The taller of the two, the man from Norway in the yellow shorts. The Combat Academy shorts for Jordan. Two great corners there. Trevor Ambrose in one corner, Mick and Triple G in the other. A lot of history with all these men. Wonderful memories with both Trevor, Mick, and obviously the gorgeous one. But this is heavy shots coming in from Jordan. Looking to get inside the longer reach of his taller Norwegian opponent. And looking to keep him under pressure. Southpaw stance for Jordan at the moment. Thomas throws that long rear leg. But Jordan's done well to negate that height advantage so far. And just out of range from the reply. Chops low, Thomas, but gets a left hand as a response. Two big men in that ring. Spins with the kick though, athletically Jordan as he comes in. Oh, big left hand to the midsection. Round kick just misses in reply from Thomas. But it's been a good opening to the bout so far from Jordan. And steps in, heavy shots to the body as Thomas protects his face. And then the high round kick again, ducks under the reply from Thomas. Throws the long left, Jordan. Looks to the referee and says, let's keep going. Round kick off the lead, kick leg doubled up. You'll notice semi-professional rules. No shin guards for either man here. And these are heavy shots. He plants his feet with these body shots, Jordan. Vicious intent. And as soon as they break again, Jordan comes in with the body shot and then the high kick. Good opening round, but you've got to say Thomas was under pressure for most of it. A good start from Jordan, especially with those wicked body shots. And then the high roundhouse on the end. Round 2 of 3. Big opening round for me for the red corner. See what Trevor had to say to Thomas at the end of that opening round. He'll know he's behind. Superb. First a former world champion and a superb coach. But sometimes it's not your boxer's fault. He's up against a real handful in Jordan here. Sometimes you can tell your boxer exactly what you want to do, what he needs to do. But as always, there's an opponent stood in front of him. So it's measured by what your opponent also lets you do. You can influence it. But that's the tough thing about K1, boxing, MMA, any contact combat sport, is there's also someone there in front of you wanting to do you damage. And And Thomas is finding a very resilient and very hard-hitting Jordan in front of him at the moment, who closes the gap quickly. And I think Thomas is going to get a point deduction. He's been warned twice, and it's a tough night for him already without that. And what Jordan does cleverly, as they close, he throws his arms up wide to say it's not me holding, but what it has done is inspired Thomas to come pushing forward now and start throwing the shots. But each time they close that gap totally, Jordan cleverly throws his arms out and says, "Ref, it's not me." It's a good tactic. Thomas on the back foot again, looks for the kick. Jordan steps in, looks for the big left. Right, lefts and rights to the body. Front push kick. There's that shovel hook to the body. Does it again, moves away from the right from Thomas. And Thomas has got to step in and throw more. I think he's bleeding from the nose here. Low kicks this time from Thomas. And the replies from Jordan. 2 big rounds in favour of Jordan. And Trevor's looking at the nose here of Thomas. It's been a tough encounter. And he's been withdrawn. I think Trevor's withdrawn him because of that nose damage. Big win for the man in the red corner at the end of 2 brutal rounds.